It's that time of the month again where we get to dive into brand new VR games and talk about everything that's going to be coming out next month. I can't believe we're almost in June already. It's kind of crazy how fast this year is actually just zipping by. But before we dive into there, hey, maybe take a few seconds just to smash that like button because that would be massively appreciated, and of course subscribe if you are new. Other than that, let's dive into our first game, which is Silent Slayer: Vault of the Vampires. In this brand new installment from Shell Games, we're going to be diving into vaults and vampires, surprisingly enough. The idea behind this game is that you're going to be puzzle solving and very quietly opening up caskets with vampires inside, with the aim to slay said vampire. Now, if you make a single noise, you're going to get jump scared right out of your pants, and then if if you're unlucky enough, I guess they'll eat you or turn you into a vampire. Either way, you have to be very quiet whilst trying to get in these vaults. Now, there's also a MR mode to this as well, so you can do this in your own room as well as a virtual one, completely up to you. But it's cool that they've added that feature into there, making use of the Quest 3. Next up is EXOcars. It's finally making its way out, supposedly, this month, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to be all about. We've seen very little footage of what this game actually is, but hey, you never know, maybe it'll be absolutely amazing, fingers crossed, because a good racing game is always welcome in the VR space. This is going to be coming to PCVR and supposedly going to be about racing EXOcars. Now, if you're not sure about what that is, well, nor am I. I'm looking forward to seeing a trailer so that we can see a little bit more on this. Next, we have Taskmaster VR making its way to the Quest platform. This is a British TV show turned into a VR game, so I'm super intrigued, and I did ask this question on my Friday video roundup as well, but how many Americans actually know what Taskmaster is? Because I kind of feel like it's a bit of a niche product, this one. But nonetheless, you're going to be able to jump into this game doing a bunch of tasks as are done in the TV show, and then you're going to have the British comedians sort of commenting on it as you go along with this. Now, it's a pretty of a niche game within a niche, so I'm pretty interested to see how this one's going to do, but let me know in the comments down below, do you even know what Taskmaster is? Next, we have Downtown Club coming to the Quest. This is a really good looking racing game coming to the Quest. Genuinely, I really want to try this one out because it looks freaking fantastic. Now, I played a racing game not so long ago that actually kind of blew my socks off on the Quest, so I know it's capable of doing that kind of thing, and from the trailer and everything I've seen on this one, it looks really interesting. So if you're a racing sim fan, I think this is one to keep your eyes out on. I know a lot of people are forever asking me, are there any good racing games on the Quest? Well, this might actually be the solution to that. So if you're looking to race some cars, I think this one's going to be pretty freaking cool. Hopefully it plays as well as it looks in the video, because you never really know, let's be honest, until you actually manage to dive into it yourself. But nonetheless, this one looks pretty damn interesting. Skyclimb is making its way to the PSVR2. Well, this had a really well received launch on the Quest platform, and now it's making its way over to the PSVR2. Now, this is a very Gorilla Tag-esque sort of style movement system going around in a bunch of different fun, whimsical levels where you can do it with friends or on your own. Definitely one that's worth checking out if you're into this kind of mechanics. There's a bunch of videos out on this because, of course, it's already come out on the Quest, so if you're intrigued by this, make sure you check out those videos, as the refund policy sucks on PlayStation. I would highly recommend just doing a little research first and seeing if it's going to be your kind of thing, and then you can dive into it from there. Next up is Retropolis 2 making its way to the PSVR2 as well. This is a fantastic story-driven game. I've spoken about this a few times as it's released on the other platforms, and now you PSVR2 players are going to get to enjoy this as well. Honestly, this is a top-notch story noir type experience, so if you're into that kind of thing, definitely get this one on your list. It's really cool. Again, check this out because there's a bunch of videos on this already where it came out in Quest and PCVR, and then you can really make up your mind before you make that purchase, and you know, an irrefundable purchase at that. But nonetheless, check this one out. It's very cool. Next up and last on the list is V-Rider. This is a motorcycle racing game. So we spoke about car racing earlier, and this is the Quest's answer to racing motorcycles. Now, this one looks really freaking good. I'm super excited to try this one out for myself, and honestly, again, I've not been much of a racing fan in previous years until sort of GT7 converted me, but now I'm very intrigued to try this on a motorbike. I feel like this is going to be a super cool experience, and not just that, but it looks really good for being a Quest game. So another one to keep on your list if you're excited about motorcycle racing simulating, then this is going to be for you. Other than that, you know, it's a bit of a quiet month because, well, it was a quiet month last month, and then we're going into this month as a quiet month, but I think we're edging our way towards those summer releases, which is going to be the big hitters. We're talking the Batmans, the Metros, all of those things are going to be coming out in that sort of second half of the year, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. We're going to be talking about all of those exciting things, and honestly, I have a video coming up this week that you're not going to want to miss about a game that's dropping very soon, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel because I'm very excited to talk about this one. Other than that, guys and girls, take care. I'll catch you in the next video. Enjoy your months of gaming, and let me know what you're excited about in the comments down below. Peace out. Bye.